So this is going to be the same matchup we did last week. Due to me having lots of very ambiguous wording, we realized that we had to edit the card file a lot. But now it's complete. Next week we're going to have approximately 6 different playtest decks. Hopefully by the end of next week. But for now we're going to do the same matchup as last week. Once again, I am playing Jalal Devoted Seeker, who's a speed 1, attack range 2, 322. With whenever he is used to play a hex or cantrip, all my creatures get +1 speed.
And I'm playing as Halen Fey Knight, speed 2, attack range 1, pay an Imperial and a Temporal influence. Target token you control within 5 spaces, which is places with target creature here your opponent controls within 5 spaces. Say 223.
Yep. So I will be on the play first. I do not draw a card because it is my first turn. I am going to put Rocket Jump into my Conflux. It's a dual card, so it'll serve as both Mercenary and Rebel influence. Then I'm going to play Freeborn Striker, which is a speed 3, attack range 1, 2/2 with Swift. And whenever he attacks from behind, which in this game means directly behind, like one space behind. I'm going to change the wording of that to backstab so it fits more thematically and makes more sense to the player. But for now, it's behind. So Swift once again is haste, so I can move this guy up 3 spaces. 1, 2. Halen has 2 speed. So I'm going to move like that. Even though Jalal was used to cast him, he does not trigger off of creatures. So I'm going to move Jalal 1, and then pass to Sam.
My card for turn and put tribute from the masses into my Conflux. And I will use it to cast the Militia using Halen.
Once again, our totally original, made by us creature tokens.
And I will not be moving at all this turn, so I will pass it back to Matt.
I will put Dash in my Nexus. My Conflux. I've been playing a lot of Jesse Carino's game. But my Conflux. And let's see. 1, 2. Alright. Then I will play Bullet Spray, which is a cantrip with spell range 1 to 3. I'm using Freeborn Striker to play it. It's spell range 1 to 3, deal 3 damage to target creature or hero within range. I am going to target Halen Fey Knight. Alright. I did not get dice. Oh my gosh. Here, 3 wounds. And
Have fun editing that.
I have no editing skills. So then I'm going to play. I'm going to play Dash. I'm going to have Jalal Devoted Seeker be used to play Dash, which is move the creature or hero used to play it 2 spaces. Then I'm going to move to combat phase. Jalal attacks at attack range 2. This Militia, which attacks at attack range 1. So the Militia can't counterattack because I'm not in range, and it also dies off of damage. Now it's you, Sam.
Alright. play. Upstart Sergeant.
Upstart Sergeant.
All creatures adjacent to Upstart Sergeant gain +2/+2.
And speed 1, attack range 1.
I'm going to move Halen Fey Knight over here. And going into combat, I am going to kill the Freeborn Striker.
Alright, and once again, unlike Magic, my game does not do simultaneous damage, so I don't get to deal damage to Halen Fey now.
And pass turn.
Alright. Stick and experiment a Freeborn Crawler in there. I'm going to use Joel to play a Freeborn Crawler. It's a X3 with Infiltrate, meaning with Swift and Infiltrate. Swift being this game's equivalent of Haste, and Infiltrate being I can play it anywhere on the board. And it has speed 4, attack range 1, and its power is always equal to its current speed. So it's speed 4, so it's a 4/3 right now. So I'm going to play that all the way back there. Then I'm going to have Jalal Devoted Seeker move here, and then move to combat. 4 at Halen Fey Knight with that, and 3 with that. So it goes up to 7. 10, sorry. Take 7 damage, go up to 10. That's not a D. That's a D8.
Actually, it's not.
It's not?
It's a D10.
Well, okay.
But it has a 0 instead of a 10.
Alright, go.
Alright. Also, there should be 2 wounds on Freeborn.
Yes, you're correct. This should have 2 wounds. Oh, that's what that is. My conflicts go a little disorganized while I was tapping.
I'm going to move my token back 1 and use Halen to kill the Crawler.
Okay.
And pass turn.
I'm going to put Shank into my conflux. I'm going to play an Experiment Zeta.
I'm going to use Deny.
So who is you being used to play Deny?
Halen.
Halen,
So within range, I'm countering that card.
which is being played by Jalal because he's my only creature on the board.
Yep.
Alright.
Hero.
Hero, my only creature or hero on the board. Experiment Zeta was speed 4, attack range 1, infiltrate. Whenever it finishes moving, sacrifice it and deal 3 damage to everything within 3 spaces. So that. So I'm gonna move to combat. I'm gonna deal 3 to Halen.
Alright.
And pass the turn.
Alright. I'm going to put oddly enough, I am going to put Sword of Heroes in my conflux.
Interesting.
I will play the Militia.
So you get another creature token in the adjacent space.
And then I will activate. Well, yeah. I'm going to activate Halen's ability.
All right. So
Switch Jalal with
with the token.
this token. And I will move Halen over here.
Yeah, move Halen 2 spaces.
Uh,
And Jalal's gonna be taking some damage because he can only attack at range 2 and everything's at range 1 right now.
Alright, so 2 damage from Halen and 3 from the militia.
Yep.
And the militia.
No, it does not die
Yes, it does. Or you are correct. There
because
is no
he can
counter
only
attack.
attack at he
So-
can only
5 total damage.
5 damage. All right.
That's true.
Planning experiment Zeta and my conflux. Play and experiment. I'm actually just curious. What wording do we put on? Do we call it movement on Halen or just switch spaces?
Switch spaces.
Okay, so it would not trigger experiment Zeta's ability.
No.
Once again, he is the creature that when it moves, you sack it and deal 3 damage to everything within 3 spaces. And it has speed 4. So move him back and deal 3 to Halen. Alright, pass to you. I'm in top deck mode.
And I am going to have a fun few turns.
This is aggro.
Put work into my conflux. And I'm going to move. I'm actually going to move Halen over here. Move the militia.
Yep. Militia gets the.
Sergeant, and my
Oh
token.
no! So Upstart Sergeant gives a +2/+2 bonus to all creatures in adjacent spaces. So they are both 3/3s till end of turn,
4 4s, because I'm going to put out a white knight.
which gives all creatures you control have +1/+1 until end of turn.
Yep. So I'm going to be hitting for 8.
I'm going to 13 wounds.
Now this is also not going to go too well for me because I've neglected Experiment Zeta. But we'll see.
Okay. Next turn.
Yep.
So I'm going to move him. Do I care? So everything within 3 spaces would take damage, which would be everything except the White Knight, if I knew. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna Experiment Zeta has 4 speed. I'm gonna move it here. He's gonna finish moving, so I sacrifice him and deal 3 damage to every creature and hero within 3 spaces.
Yep.
So that dies. Alright, and now I will also play Thoroughblade Winder, which is a 2/1, speed 1, attack range 1 for 1 mana, and has Infiltrate, meaning it can be played anywhere on the board, and Reflexive, which means instead of the attacker attacking first in combat, the defender attacks first. So when he's attacked, he attacks before the attacker. When he attacks, he deals combat damage before the attacker. And then I'm going to move to combat. Jalal is going to punch Halen.
I only have 1 health left on Halen.
Yeah, I can't wait to actually print the nerfed version of Experiment Zeta that isn't broken.
Yeah. But it's okay because I'm going to win this game anyway, assuming your turn is over.
Yes.
Alright.
Oh, I'm very looking forward to how you're going to win.
Oh, well, it's very simple. I'm going to add White Knight to my conflux. I will use 2 to play Eon Whisper.
So Halen's playing Aeon Whisper, got it?
Yep. And then Halen is also going to be playing Tribute from the Masses and gaining 3 attack.
Oh no.
Moving here and hitting
Yeah,
for 5.
so Tribute from the Masses gives +1/+0 for each creature you control until end of turn.
So +3 That'll hit for 5 and win the game.
All right. Sweet. All right, that's all good.